easy. Today in New Orleans, Louisiana, Caesars Superdome, home of the RNL Carriers New Orleans Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers offense will be first on the attack. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles. But today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You have the ball play. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year.
It's a fumble on the play. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. This time they'll go to the running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's talk for just a second about Western Kentucky. The biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive line. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
The Mean Green offense takes over, and they'll go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are
Turning it on! He's at the 30. 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it away. Touchdown, Big Green. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
he shows you all of these. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the run and get him one snap, one touchdown. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Still running at the 40. Good line on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Jones. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Jones. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. To the air. It's Sturdivant. That's caught. It's moved. Ripping through the defense. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Hilltoppers can really attack on this second and short. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. That's a fumble. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And the Hilltoppers have it with a first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's third and goal from the 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely perfect. That brings them to within 1.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Offense working from the pistol. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. He's got it again. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Texas really has it going on offense. The give to the back. At the 40, there he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. He wants to change this route. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Texas.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. This offense needs to put together a scoring drive to keep up, trailing 14-6. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Sturdivant. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hilltoppers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. We've reached the break, and North Texas has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Just needs a crack to get a return. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to...
Breaks it wide open. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. The defense... Loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. High the change now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires the pass, intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Finding an escape route.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Got his man in the middle.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Second down, he'll throw it. Looking for the score. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. He might want another play. Looking to throw again. Throws to the tight end. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Oh, he's got some space. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Looking for a man. It's Sturdivant. Finds his man. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air on first down. Makes the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great place.
Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
I don't know if the defense came into this one expecting the fullback to be a weapon catching the ball, but that play didn't look like they were ready for him. He catches it, turns it upfield for the first.
Looking downfield on first down. He's going to fire deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
All right, now, if you're the quarterback, you got to know in this game, you better be ready every snap. You better know where the pressure's coming from because this defense is going to bring it from all over the place.
Now a lot this drive alive after that earlier sack. They try to get it outside on the left. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Still on his feet. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air. It's Sturdivant. Quickly complete.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Catch in the middle. It's quick. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the offense just chooses to spike the ball.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
The Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Unleashes one. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. Talk about an entertaining first half, and always such a fun and vibrant environment there at the New Orleans Bowl. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the New Orleans Bowl.
And the Hilltoppers will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. And that applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things in that first half. Need some more big plays here to get this W.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in the rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas this first possession.
Open field on the right. And he's slipped through the crowd, and Hill has it. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it. This
Hand off from the shotgun. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The Hilltoppers in the hurry up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. And the Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. It'll be a draw. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Hauls it in, looking for space. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down to the 24. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
A really nice job by the quarterback, putting some extra heat on that throw. As a defensive back, I'm going to drive to that cone, try to get there really quick to try to break up the pass, but when the QB puts it that hard.
There he goes! And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Creating big plays in the running game like this. This makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Might be changing the route. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. North Texas really has it going on offense. From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. Fires to the big fella.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch. little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Off play action on first down. He fires to the left side. And it's his 4th interception of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Looking to throw, it's Sturdivant. The throw to the outside is complete. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
When you run this out route, you know you're starting to get close to the sidelines. I know I got to start slowing down, find a way to drag or get one toe, a pinky toe, a big toe, whatever I can inbounds. Nice effort, nice catch, way to keep something in bounds.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jones. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's quick.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Scanning the field. It's Sturdivant. Got his man. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it down at the 34. With all those receivers in the game, you might think they were getting ready to try to take a big shot. Instead, just efficiently moving the chains.
Yeah, you got all that speed. It scares the mess out of me. I might give you more of a cushion, especially in some areas where you're going to get good matchups of safeties or linebackers on receivers. Nice execution by the offense, getting the free first down.
Fires to the middle. And it's caught. And they'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tupper.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now they'll try to tie it up with the 2 late. He's looking to throw. He makes the grab for the 2, and he ties the game here in the 4th. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Takes the handoff and he's going right. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Here's the give off the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. Offense at an empty set. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Completion to the right. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do with.
They'll go to the ground. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they go back on top.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter, go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. He
you've got those wheels, but to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags, no it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think
And he throws another interception. His third one of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man on the right. He's out of bounds after a good pickup, and the clock will stop not only because he's out of bounds, but it's a 2-minute timeout. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. To the 15. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. Run it with the fullback. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. You'd love to get the score right now, but you also want to make sure, if you can, that the clock keeps moving.
So let's do both. Let's run the football, keep it on the ground, run the play clock down, but don't turn away a touchdown. If you're getting close and you can get in, take the 2-possession lead, end this ball game.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Texas.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. He's got him in the flat.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Off the play fake. Tough spot in the middle. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pick up to 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Sturdivant. Makes the grab. Turning it off. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. From the gun, looking for a man. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense of getting in the end zone. Now, you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
He's going to be stopped short as they come up empty on the two-point try. They were hoping to get this game to within a field goal, but the lead stays at 5. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick.
Everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onsides every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
Now they'll try the right side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Going up for the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. Fourth quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best for the last part of this football game when they needed it the most.
The run to the left. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. At the 20, he's got space. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick.
Western Kentucky, 33.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw it, Sturdivant. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, man, if the deep ball was there and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. To get the incompletion, now setting up for it.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
I like it. Take the shot, throw it to the end zone, try to make a play, give your receiver a chance to make it. You know, you got to make plays. You're trailing late in the 4th quarter, and you need touchdowns. Like, you got to come up with something big, and this offense just wasn't able to do it. Now, defense is going to have to pull out some miracles, maybe an onside kick. Something great's going to have to happen to get back in this ball game.
Timeout is called with just a single second left. One more play to pad the stats. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay game, offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. On the move. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on the show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both